Well, whatever, it's just for tonight. But okay, so let's continue where we left off last time. Oh, whoops. Accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. And I'll do my best to remember not to go overboard with pointing out things or doing too much of that stuff last time. I know I got carried away when I was excited to just go through 999 again, but I'll do my best to not go overboard with all that stuff this time. So let's go. Oh, you only have a 9-second delay now? Oh yeah, in my Twitch settings, I enabled the option to reduce stream delay so that you guys can, well, hopefully get less delay. Though it does say that people with slower speeds might have a little more issues with buffering due to whatever stuff behind the delay reduction. Anyways, okay, so this looks like a serving table. I would imagine food is put here after it's prepared so that the waiters and waitresses can take it out to customers. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? The voucher, it says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Oh man, we're going to hexadecimal now. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Is there a reason why they come on square plates? Never actually looked into like table etiquette and all that fancy stuff with all the fancy dishes and different size spoons and forks and all that. Because I remember reading something about those, but that was a long time ago. Okay, well, excuse me, Prince. Localization team. God damn it. The 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle one's super deep for a plate. They're soup plates. They're made that way so that the soup doesn't spill. If you ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? You have no etiquette either? I guess we're on the same boat here. And also, let me double check something. Why does it feel like the text speed is so much slower? What the heck? That's weird. I think I just leave the somewhere. Why does it feel like the dialogue's a lot slower? Oh yeah, right. And because normally during the cutscenes, I wait out for actors to voice out their stuff in Japanese, and then I read over. Right. Then that's why I'm like, why is it? Okay. See, I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? And they just look like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel so sorry for June. What? Why the hell you bring up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. Oops. Oh, there's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Well, those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Oh, come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Wait. Specifically for me? Like, what are little nuances and differences, like, between, like, every... Okay, okay, the soup plate is obvious, but... Appetizer plate? Seafood plate? Meat... like... Plate for meat? Wow. This pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. spending a day off with June, drinking tea. Did such a day ever happen for me? Well, dude, you gotta take the damn initiative. God, you had the shower room, you had the bedroom, you had so many opportunities to make your move, man. Come on. You gotta go for that, you gotta make that day happen. Jumpy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Oh, come on, man. Wait, then we plant. The ridges are there so that the grease or juice doesn't spill. Oh, okay. That's a lot of notes. They got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Ah, it's a bolt. And it's really rusty. Is this even open? Oh, we won't know until we try. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see if you're gonna come out. Damn. No dice. Oh, I can move the doorknob. And I bet all we need to do is get this bolt off. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open that up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Yeah. I doubt the refrigeration would even work anymore. See, this shelf has a wet cloth on it. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. Oh, you're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright, you guys, time to move. June, I need to look behind you. Go, what is this? There's a green bottle here. A bottle of oil. In all of its low-res glory. Holy crap. Hey, this is some quality texturing going on here. Oh look, cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. Okay. This is Gouda cheese. Most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. Oh man, there's cheese on this shelf. Sweet. So much stuff in here. A lot of cans. It's probably a pantry. There you go. A knife. A rusty knife. I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this. The knife seemed important, Junpei thought, but it wasn't going to be much use the way it was.
Futility ってやつですね。
It's futile.
Futility?
Futile?
無駄なもの、無益なもの、役立たずって意味です。
You know, a waste. Useless? Pointless.
それでなんで突然そんな英単語を
Any particular reason why you wanted to bring that up?
いえ、特に意味はないんですけど。
Utility. Oh, no reason really.
ちょうどフューティリティについて考えてたところだったので。
I was just thinking about futility.
は
Huh? He wasn't making much sense. Junpei tried rephrasing his question.
どうしてフューティリティなんてもんについて考えてたんだよ
Why were you thinking about futility? At last, she answered.
タイタニックと関係があるからですよ。
Well, perhaps it has something to do with the Titanic.
タイタニックと
The Titanic?
そうです。
Yep.
タイタニックの沈没は予言されていたって話聞いたことないですか？
Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted? No, enlighten me on this.
いや聞いたことないななんだそれ
No, I haven't. What is it?
1898年 タイタニックの事故が起こる14年前に
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank,
一冊の小説が出版されたんです。
a novel was published. Gene's starting to spook you out now. I do find it kind of odd how she's kind of like a walking encyclopedia a little bit. I mean, like, run little bits of like, oh, that's good cheese, or what were some other random things that she pointed out in some previous rooms? Oh yeah, like the whole thing with like the Egyptian mummy and the rest of the facts about the Titanic. And it's like, why does she know all this stuff about the Titanic specifically? Although I guess it kind of makes sense due to the fact we're in a replica, or I think we're in a replica of the Titanic. I don't know.
タイトルは Futility。
It was called Futility.
書いたのはモーガン・ロバートソンというアメリカの作家で、
It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson.
話の内容は大型客船が氷山に激突して沈没するというものでした。
The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking.
もちろんそれだけなら不思議でも何でもないのですが、
Of course, if that wasn't the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it.
問題はそこに書かれていた船の設定に関する記述なんです。
It wasn't though.
船名、船籍、航路、出港時期、船の各種スペック。
The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time.
全長や排水量、最高速度、乗客乗員数、搭載されていた救命ボートの数。
Size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, and the number of
あ
lifeboats.
とは事故が起こった海域から事故の原因、損傷箇所に至るまで。
Even the location of the accident itself and the cause, and the location of the damage.
何もかもがタイタニックのものとそっくりそのままほぼ同じだったんですよ。
Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
まるで見てきたかのように、そこには事故のことが克明に描写されてたんです。
It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen.
事故が起こる14年も前に書かれたものなのに。
But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
まだあります。タイタニックの沈没について予言した本はフューティリティだけじゃないんです。
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic.
ウィリアム・トーマス・ステッドという人が書いた小説の中にも同じようなことが。
There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Stead? Stead?
もちろん書かれたのは事故の前のことです。
Both of them before the accident.
1886年と1892年。
One in 1886 and one in 1892.
ステッドは氷山に激突して沈没する客船の話をなんと2度も書いてるんです。
Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster.
両方とも救命ボートが足らずに乗客たちがパニックを起こすという内容でした。
In one, two ships collided and many passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In another, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
それだけじゃなんともな。
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little bit weird, but
当時は客船が氷山とぶつかるのもさほど珍しいものじゃなかったと思うし。
I'm pretty sure it wasn't too Oh god, yeah. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
まあそうですね。そう言うと思ってました。
Oh boy, there's more. Right, I knew you'd say that.
でもステッドが特殊能力の持ち主だったとしたら。
Morphogenetic field? I don't know. But what if Stead had some sort of magical
具
power?
体的に言うと自動初期能力なんですけど。
To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing? Oh man, and these hints from the bolded words. Wait, I forgot, do they mention anything about the... never mind. For some reason, I keep thinking there's like a little glossary that stores all these bolded words. I guess not.
自動書記 それってあれか？
What? Automatic writing? What? Wait, what? Wait, are you?
例に取り憑かれた人の手が本人の意思とは無関係に勝手に動き始めて文章を書いてしまうっていう。
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna be right back from when I want to the art? Alright, I'll be sure to try my best to give a good recap of what happens after this point. Oh, and you also bought the Zero Escape games also? Oh, do have fun with it. Always keep track of what every character says.
そうです。
Oh, I forgot to read this. Oh, did I read it? Oh, whatever. Are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a whole bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing? Wasn't that similar to, what was that one game? Oh yeah, Alan Wake, right. Like, with how the gameplay or, like, the story worked in, like, early on or something, it's like you're a writer, and then all... Whoops.
そんなもん思いっきり眉唾じゃないか。
I accidentally touched my touchpad on my laptop. But, like, I think, like, in Alan Wake, like, the premise of the story is that you're a writer and you have to go through a whole bunch of crap, reading these manuscript pages that basically predict the future. And it's like all like possessed writing of sorts. Getting some Alan Wake vibes. Hopefully, like it won't go down to like, oh, we have to fight like shadow guys that come up out of nowhere. So what do you mean yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
というか、100万歩譲って自動書記なんてものがあったとしても。
Okay, let's say hypothetically that automatic writing isn't a total load.
だからといって、タイタニックの事故を予言できたことにはならないだろう。
Well, these guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic.
そのステッドとかってやつが小説を書いた時には当然、事故による死者なんて存在しなかったわけで。
When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet.
自動書記が例の憑依によって行われるものだとするなら、一体誰が彼に事故のことを書かせたっていうんだ。
Okay, so if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, then who the hell would have possessed him so that he could write about that stuff?
違うんですよ。
Now that's not it.
何が違う？
Then what's not it?
ステッドは霊に取り憑かれてたわけじゃないんです。
Well, Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit.
取り憑いてたんですよ。
He was doing the possessing. Wait, what? Wait, so he... What?
はあ？
What are you smoking?
ウィリアム・トーマス・ステッドはタイタニック号の乗客だったんです。
Wait, William Thomas Stead was the passenger on the Titanic. Wait. So you have... Oh. Okay, wait. Let me scroll back. Utility. Okay, wait. So we have Futility by Morgan Robertson. Then they mentioned and two similar stories by William Thomas Stead in 1886 and 1892. But William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic in 1912. But he was doing the possessing to write these books. So he possessed someone and wrote books in their place? What? Some trippy shit that's going on here.
彼はただ自分の目にした光景をそっくりそのまま描いただけなんですよ。
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes.
事故が起こる20年以上前に。
20 years before it happened. You know, it's kind of unsettling how she seems really deadly serious compared to like how Lotus was leading us on with the morphogenetic field stuff in the previous room. He decided it was probably best to say nothing. What June was saying was insane and utterly absurd. we tried to take what she said seriously, what she was saying seriously, he'd go mad.
ああ、その、と、
Um, well, she's loony. Junpei smiled uncomfortably.
まあ、なんだ。その話はまた今度にしようや。な。
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
でも
Eh? But her voice trailed off and she glanced at the floor, troubled. Oh, come on, Junpei, don't put her down like this.
ほら、続きだ、続き。
Oh, come on, let's get back to it. Junpei tapped June gently. Okay, this is gonna get a little bit confusing because Junpei, and then June, and then. Okay, Junpei tapped June gently on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box. A rusty knife. Oh, we're really in trouble. I know I'm just repeating myself, but this really is a futility moment. That blade is so rusty. Yeah, I know. Well, we can't cut a damn thing with a knife like this. Well, if we're gonna cut anything, we'll probably have to sharpen the knife. So we have to look for some kind of whetstone? Or whatever like that, knife sharpener is that you can hold in your hand as well. Or, I remember seeing chefs use it on TV and my mom use it when she cooks. Let's see, maybe this table's for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Oh, okay. Maybe I use the knife. Whetstone to use the knife to sharpen the whetstone. Oh, okay, Rain. Okay. Maybe I use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. I got there. Let's see. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Hey, that's pretty clean. So I guess you managed to sharpen the knife, Junpei. Who are you gonna stab? So who are you gonna stab with that? No one, dude. You could probably cut something soft with that. Sink. Still got water in it. There are a couple plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help as much. Oh, countertop. Oh, there's a rolling pin and colander there. Nothing really useful. A trash can. And there's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Hey Santa, digging through trash really suits you. Hey, what the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you just pissed and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. Ugh. I oughta throttle you. Excuse me? Does it feel colder in here? Can I click on anything else over here? There are lights, buddy. Nothing weird about that. Great. So we're here now. So all we got here is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we can use some of those as weapons. What kind of idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for stuff? Or for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? This is the display above the buttons. It looks like you can enter numbers into this thing. Is it an oven timer? Probably for entering a passcode. So after all, the oven door is locked. My guess is that it'll open if we enter in the right code. Oh, okay, so they won't let me break through the sequence without finding stuff. See, there's a pot on top of the stove. If there's some ingredients around here, I can cook up something for us. Oh, so you can actually cook? Who the hell do you think I am? You better believe I know how to boil hot water and put it in my instant noodle. First you scold me about embarrassing other ladies with my table etiquette, and here you are boasting about boiling water and preparing instant noodles. Girl, get up. You gotta take your head out of the ground. And I can boil eggs too. Okay, but my respect for Lotus has dropped down a few notches. Like it's one thing like if she doesn't really know how to cook, like whatever. But if you berate us for like table etiquette and like all this other crap about going out and eating with like other women in like fine dining places, it's like you're gonna diss me on that? Oh, you had a good play going on, Os, but your parents interrupted you? Oh, that sucks. Alright, it's going. You think this is all part of Zero's plan? Probably. It's kind of hard to believe that there's a chef on board here somewhere. Wonder what this drawer is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it so that the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Looks like the area under the plate opens up. No you can't. I already checked it, it's sealed shut. That's where the coal goes. Oh, whoops. Yeah, goddamn, I'm trying to do this mouse only because I don't feel like putting my arms up on the keyboard. So I guess we gotta go here. So yeah, of course it doesn't work. What haven't we seen yet? That's the exit. There's a big iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open that. Hey Santa, can you open that door please? What the hell? There's no way I can open that thing. Guess you're getting to that age where your eyes are starting to go, huh? You better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live long enough to see that door open. This has got the two of them on edge. You gotta get out of here fast. I think with some pipe coming out of it. Yeah, we already uncovered that. A rusted bolt. This thing won't open until we do something about this bolt. Maybe we had some kind of lubricant. Oh, I think I know what we need to do then. Alright, see you in a little bit, Origami. See, the bolt's rusted in place, it won't budge. Oh, of course. Maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey! Just a little bit of oil and... Come on. Come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa. Aha! Got you, little bastard. Oh, you did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. So smart. See. As Junpei walked into the room, a blast of cold air washed over him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arms tight across his chest, doing what he could to conserve body heat. Ugh. It's so cold in here. What is this place? Are you blind, man? It's a freezer. Santa's teeth had already begun to chatter. Highly surprising. The freezer was far too cold for someone dressed as he was. Lotus, however, was in an even worse situation. Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to let you pass on this one. I'm gonna leave the rest to you. And with that, she ran out of the room. As Lotus left, June came in. Whoa, it's really cold in here. White puffs of steam hovered in front of their faces as they talked. June had already started to shiver. Hey, you don't need to be in here. I mean, you just had a fever a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this. No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
だけど
But Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth. Uh-oh. When the thunderous sound of metal upon metal rang out from behind them. In unison, they spun around to find that the door they had only recently come through was closed. What? Junpei rushed to the door.
なんでいきなり閉まってんだよ
No, wait, why did it suddenly close? Desperately, he grabbed hold of the doorknob.
いった
Ow! It was cold. Beyond cold, merely touching it was painful.
このドアノブガチガチに凍ってやがる
The knob's frozen.
そんなどうして
But why? They quickly deduced that the pipe next to the door had been ruptured.
この脇の水道管が破裂したんだそれで
Looks like the pipe next to it broke and water released by the rupture had hit the door and frozen instantly. Santa shoved Junpei aside and pounded against the door.
おいヤシロそっちにいるんだろ開けてくれ
Hey, Lotus, you're out there, right? Open the door. She wasted no time in responding.
もう何よどうしたっていうの
But what do you want? What's going on?
ドアが開かなくなっちまったんだ
The door won't
そ
open.
っちから開けてみてくれ頼む
Try opening it from that side, please.
しょうがないわね
Ah, fine.
分かったわちょっと待ってて
If you say so, hold on. Soon they could hear Lotus on the other side of the door. Then the grunting ceased. They could hear light panting as if from exertion.
ダメびくともしないわ
It's no use. It won't budge.
そっちの方が人数多いんだからなんとかしなさいよ
You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
だそうだ
God damn it. Santa was shaking like a newborn deer. June was hugging herself and was shivering violently. Even Junpei, with the heaviest clothes out of any of them, was clearly feeling the cold. With every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies.
とにかく何か方法を探そう
Anyway, let's find a way out.
このままじゃ3人とも氷の柱になっちまう
If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
3人よれば文殊の知恵です
Two heads are better than one, or none.
きっとなんとかなりますよ
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
そうだな
Yeah, you're right.
とりあえずこの部屋を片っ端から探してみよ
了解だ
Huh. Why is it sometimes that the text auto advances? That was really weird. So let's just take a good look around this room, okay? Right. They pushed in close to one another and began to search. There's some frozen meat in there. It's like pork. Well, what's this? It looks like a tag or something. Oh my god, it's meat tag! Nah, sadly I don't have some of Arctic's other remotes in chat. Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in that meat? I think there's something written here, but I can't read it like this. Try to pull it out, it'll probably rip. You don't need to defrost that. I don't think we're gonna be doing that in this room. Ooh, frozen chicken. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey June, can you say that again? Yeah? Say it again. It's really hard? Again. It's really... oh my god, Junpei! Son, are you 12? God damn. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Oh goddamn, he was thinking about that. No, nothing. Yeah, I'm fine. If it's that hard, you can probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something. Dry ice? Dry ice? Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion or seal in something that's airtight? Explode? Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You can never underestimate the power of an expanding gas. What? Oh, hey, more story time. So Junpei picked up the dry ice with his sleeves as to avoid burning himself.
ドライアイスって二酸化炭素が固体になったものだったよな、確か。
The dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
そうだな。
Yeah, it is.
だいたい何度くらいから気体になるんだろ
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
さあ、そんなこと聞いてどうすんだよ。
Hell if I know. How's that gonna help us anyway?
う。いや、ここから出るのに何か役に立つんじゃないかと思ってさ。
Oh well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here. They're about to move on when June spoke up.
二酸化炭素の消火点はおよそマイナス79度です。
Well, carbon dioxide's sublimation or sublimate. Okay, I'm getting confused with subliminal. Okay. Well, carbon dioxide's sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Kelvin, Fahrenheit, Celsius. What kind of degrees are we talking about here?
それよりも温度が高ければ気体に、低ければ固体になります。
Well, any warmer than that, it'll turn to a gas. Any lower, it becomes a solid. Junpei looked at her, dumbfounded.
お前、よくそんなこと知ってるな。
How do you know that?
えへん、こう見えても私雑学王ですから。
Despite my looks, I'm the queen of random knowledge.
噛むなよ。
It looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
で、
Oh my god, that sounded so adorable. Holy crap.
寒くて、ろれつが回らないんだな。
Oh, you're so cold that your mouth's going numb?
はい。
Yeah, that's right.
お前、わざとやってんだろ。
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you? June giggled and did her best to hide her guilt. At least she was feeling good enough to joke around. Junpei told himself.
それにしても不思議だよな。
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's weird?
なんで二酸化炭素は液体にはならねえんだろう。
I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first. Santa was now shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity seems unaffected. Junpei. Hey, Ryorid, how you doing? Let's see if we can get them to elaborate more.
確かに、不思議だな。
Well, it is kind of weird. June answered.
なりますよ。
But it can turn into a liquid.
高い圧力を加えれば二酸化炭素も液体になります。
Well, carbon dioxide turns into liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
でも蒸圧の1気圧の下では。
But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure,
液体にはならないんだよな。
it won't turn into a liquid, right?
はい。消化といって固体からすぐに気体になってしまいます。
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous. Yeah, I almost a solid state drive. Oh man, dry ice SSDs. Like, who needs to worry about cooling anymore when you got dry ice SSDs? Like, just having your computer parts around like packs of dry ice would just be all the cooling you'll ever need. That or actually no, it'll turn to gas and wouldn't it? Never mind. We can toss that idea out of the window.
ほら、やっぱり不思議じゃねえか。
See, that is weird.
水は0度から100度の間で液体になるのに、
Water is a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees.
なんで二酸化炭素はならねえんだよ。
So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? June replied with an answer that stunned both of them. Hey, Lum, how you doing?
0度以上でも液体にはならない氷ってあるみたいですよ。
Well, there is a kind of ice that doesn't turn to liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. What?
あ？
私聞いたことがあるんです。
I heard about it.
融点が36度の水が存在するって。
Oh, you're on break at work right now? Oh, okay. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
融点が36度の水？
Wait, ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
それって36度でも凍っちまう水ってことか。
Hey, Scarlett, how you doing? And just as promised, I'll see if I can give you a brief recap of what we know so far. Okay, I guess the backlog doesn't go that far back. Okay, so basically, where do we leave off again? I believe we were on the discussion with June in the pantry about the William Thomas Dead stuff. So I think I'll recap it from the point June told us about the story. So basically, there are authors who predicted the sinking of the Titanic with oops.
逆に言うと36度になるまで溶けない氷とも言えますけど。
Because I was trying to clean off my touchpad by accident and ended up tapping. But anyways, a brief recap from when we were in the pantry for Scarlett. We had authors who wrote about the sinking of the Titanic with really precise detail, like from the number of passengers, the striking location of the iceberg, number of lifeboats, and all that stuff. And what was really peculiar was that there was a guy named William Thomas Stead who wrote the two books in 1886 and 1892, I believe. And yet he predicted the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. But what was most interesting was that William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic who June claims possessed someone way back when to write the stories for him, or used whatever person's body to write those stories, and all the details that happened. And then I don't remember if there are any other significant details other than that, but I think if I remember correctly, I think Junpei said, "Okay, like, you know what? No, like this is too crazy for me. Let's focus back on getting out of this room." And I think that was pretty much the gist of that the pantry dialogue. And then we went back into the kitchen area, got some stuff, and then went to the freezer. And because it was so cold, Lotus bailed on us because like she was basically wearing nothing. So it's kind of obvious why she left. So we went to the freezer to investigate, and then the door shut on us, froze the knob and encased it in ice. And now we're talking about dry. We went from a discussion to dry ice to talking about some kind of form of water that doesn't melt. June is starting to freak you out a lot. I mean, yeah, like all these like random tidbits of knowledge she comes up with, like even though like she could be just that type of person that would kind of go on like Jeopardy and know all these like trivia and stuff, like the amount of knowledge given the context of the conversation is really unsettling. But yeah, so we're talking about dry ice and like how it turns from solid to gas, and gas is solid, and Santa was talking about, I was like, wait, why doesn't it turn to liquid? It's like, and then later on, we go down to part of the dialogue that says, there's a type of ice that melts at 96 degrees, and here's where we are now. Wait, water that freezes at 96 degrees? Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. Junpei was cold as hell, but this was too interesting to ignore. He did his best to warm up by rubbing his arms and stamping his feet, then put the question to June.
なんだよ、その、融点が36度の水って。
So, what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
アイスナインっていうみたいです。
I heard it's called Ice 9. I swear to God, the Chino references here are just over the top. God damn it. Someone convinced Chino to play this game. I'm pretty sure Chino in chat would love all the Chino references going on here. Ice 9 of all numbers. Oh my god, this game is perfect for Chino.
アイスナイン
Ice 9?
もともとはアメリカの SF 作家が考えた架空の物質だったみたいなんですけど。
Ooh, I love this music going on here. It'd have to be a particularly heavy element? I'm not too familiar with chemistry. The most knowledge I have so far is like an honors chem class in high school. So, I don't really know anything regarding science beyond that. So originally, Ice 9 was made up of was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
でも最近それが本当に存在することが発見されたらしくて。
But recently, scientists discovered that such a substance actually exists.
待ってくれ。
Wait, hold up.
そのアイスナインとやらは氷なのか水なのか
So, is this Ice 9 thing, is this thing called Ice... God damn it. Anyways. So, is this thing called Ice 9, or is it just water?
だから36度を超えると液体に、それ以下だと固体になる水のことですよ。
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If under that, then it'll solidify.
私たちがよく知っている普通の水、H2O の多形態みたいなものです。
So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O.
ダイヤモンドと黒鉛みたいな関係といえば分かってもらえるでしょうか。
You know, think of it like diamonds and graphite.
ダイヤモンドも黒鉛も両方とも炭素でできてるでしょ。
They're both made of carbon, right?
だけど結晶の構造が違うから硬さも性質も全然違っていて。
But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
要するに普通の水とアイスナインの関係もそれと似たようなものだと。
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
そうです。
Yep. She wasn't finished.
グリセリンの結晶化の話って知ってますか？
Have you heard about the crystallization of glycerin?
グリセリンは発見されてから150年近くもの間、
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people have cooled it, warmed
冷
it.
やそうと温めようと寒い親父ギャグを連発しようと
They did all sorts of things to it.
決して結晶化することはなかったそうなんです。
But whatever they did, it never crystallized.
ところが1920年代のある日、
However, one day in 1920,
イギリスへと輸送中だったグリセリンが一隻の貨物船の中で偶然結晶化したらしいんです。
some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered how crystallized during the trip.
そこで世界中の科学者たちは研究のためにそのグリセリンの主結晶を分けてもらうことにしたのだそうです。
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds.
主結晶とは結晶を作るための核となるもののこと。
Oh, and a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance.
この核さえあれば比較的容易に結晶を作ることが可能になるということでした。
With the seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy.
ところがここで驚くべき現象が発生したんです。
However, something very strange happened.
どういうわけか、その核を使ったグリセリンばかりか、
Well, not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize,
容器に密閉しておいたはずのグリセリンまでもが突如結晶化を始めたらしいんです。
even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. Wait, hold our horses? Wait, are you gonna educate us with some science, Scar?
しかも話はそれだけでは終わり
Educate
ま
me
せんでし
here.
た。
And it didn't end there.
この時期を境に世界中に存在するありとあらゆるグリセリンが
After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is.
17.8 度まで温度を下げさえすれば自然に結晶化するようになったというんです。
All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees.
それまでは冷やそうと何をしようと決して結晶化することはなかったのに。
But before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. Wait, crystallization of any molecule isn't as easy as she's making it out to be? Like the whole like actual science topics of like what's going on are kind of going over my head, so I'm just going along with the explain like I'm 5 version that June's kind of laying on me right now.
ひとたび結晶化が生じた途端、それはまるで
But once the crystallization had begun,
まるでなんて言えばいいんでしょう。
it was almost like, how do I put it?
あたかもグリセリン同士が互いにささやき合っているかのように。
It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating with each other.
目には見えない何かで情報を伝え合っているかのように。
Communicating in some way that just can't sense. Oh, wait, so what do you have in mind? So crystal lattices have a very specific structures, meaning any sort of impurity would result in an impure crystal.
その現象は瞬く間に世界各地へと広がっていったんです。
And now it's happening everywhere. Okay. I think I remember what what happens with like the dialogue choices here, but basically, if you want to look more into the science stuff, you can say you're impressed. If you just want to nope out of all the science fiction BS that you think June is laying on you is kind of useless crap, you can just say you can pretty much know it. But because like of like the strangeness of the topic, like I'll just continue with it. I mean, come on, it's like, what reason why I have to just stop here? Junpei was honestly impressed. It was in fact a pretty interesting story.
なるほどな。面白い話だ。面白い話ではあるが。
Wow, that's pretty interesting, but we're kind of freezing our asses off in this room here.
それで、その話とさっきのアイスナインの話、どういう関係があるんだよ。
What does all this have to do with Ice 9? To his surprise, it was Santa and not June who answered.
要するに、今の話とアイスナインの話は同じだってことだろ。
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
同じって、同じじゃ困るだろうが。
A lot like? That would be bad.
水が36度で凍っちまうような現象が世界各地に広まったりしたら、
If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees?
そんなことになったら、
Man,
この世は終わりだな。
it'd be the end of the world. Junpei felt that Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with proper concern.
まあその前に、俺たちの人生の方が終わりに近づいてるっぽいけどな。
At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. He was right. Junpei shivered.
さあ、無駄話はこれで終わりだ。まさかこんなに長引くとはな。
Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get this far off
話
topic.
を振ったのは俺だが、もうさすがに限界なんだよ。
I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around here anymore.
マジで。やばい。
Seriously.
俺は確かにサンタだが、フィンランドで育ったわけじゃない。
I might go by the name of Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
寒いのは苦手なんだ。
I freaking hate the cold.
というわけだから翔くん、 さっさと動こう。早く脱出方法を探そうぜ。
So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here. Santa stomped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him. Selfish, isn't he? Well, I mean, June kind of didn't have to take our time while we're kind of freezing our asses off, despite how interesting that topic was. Just not while we're freezing our asses off in the freezer, while we're desperately underclothed, or like really underclothed here. Well, except for Junpei, but even he's feeling the cold. Cold. So. Oh wait, so wait, you got more to say? For example, if you use glycerin but had any contaminant, say a different radical of glycerin, will make it hard to hydrogen bond and form kinks in crystal structure. Okay, this is still going over my head. But can we still kink shame the glycerin? Still, Santa was right, and it was high time that they got back to the search.
アイスナインか。気にはなるけど、考えるのは後回しだな。
The ice nining is ice nining. Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer. Yes. Junpei looked at June, nodded, and resumed his search of the room. Alright, we got some rope. It's a rope. Well, I suppose we can attach it to something else, I suppose. So much stuff in here. Why don't we take some of it out, Jumpy? Okay, that's not working. Water bottle. Water bottle. Yes, it is. That's definitely a water bottle. Texture, though. Jumpy, it's really hard. It's like a hammer. Maybe we can use this to crush something. Oh yeah, Scar. You also missed out on a funny bit of dialogue with this frozen chicken. Like when June was pointing out like the toughness of like this frozen chicken, she kept saying it's really hard. And then Junpei, being the pervert he is, like, June, can you say that again? And then she just kept repeating, it's really hard. And then you can see with that bit of dialogue going. So you got some quality dialogue from Junpei there. Anyway, let's go combine these. Because they mentioned how you can crush something with this, and hence the ice. Alright, the dry ice is all in pieces now. Then, let's go combine these two together, put the dry ice in here. And now we pretty much got our grenade going. There's water dripping from this pipe. It looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze in place. This water actually seems almost warm? Hint hint, with the dry ice explanation that we kinda got earlier. Hey, Junpei, did you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah, some warm water coming out of that pipe. Hey, if we put some dry ice on top of some of that water then, or if we put some of that dry ice and some of that warm water together in something we can close up. Hey, you've got one. Hey, you've already got one. Well, hell, let's just use that. Oh wait, do I need to combine the... And let's just tie a rope on here. Oh wait, so if there's truth to June's story, the glycerin might have been frozen due to a fluctuation in pressure? Oh yeah, because June did mention when she was talking about carbon dioxide or no, not carbon dioxide, dry ice, I believe. Something about like extremely high amounts of pressure to change something, kind of like the carbon explanation earlier. Yeah. See, water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door.
ドライアイスの詰め込まれたペットボトルにこの水を注いで
Put the water into the bottle with the dry ice.
しっかりと蓋を閉める。
Make sure the lid's closed.
そして完成したペットボトル爆弾をドアノブにぐるぐるとくくりつけてやれば
And now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
準備完了だ。
Alright, that's set.
あとはどうすりゃいいんだっけ
So, what do we do now?
衝撃を加えるんだ
We need to get it a little, tap.
すでにボトルはパンパンに膨れ上がってる
The bomb's
石
ready
でも
about
ぶ
to
つ
pop.
けてやりゃ勝手にドカンだ
If you just throw a rock or something at it, then it'll go off all on its own.
よし、小石か。
A small rock? Small rock? Junpei looked down on the floor. Scattered across it were pieces of dry ice left over from the larger chunk that he crushed earlier.
よし、これでいこ
Alright, this ought to do the trick. He pulled the sleeve down over his hand to keep from getting burned, and grabbed a chunk of dry ice.
なるほどドライアイスかそれならいけそうだな
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea. That's pretty good size. About as big as a pool ball.
う。危ないから離れてろ。どこか物陰にでも隠れてるんだ。
Alright guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere. Sen and June looked at him with a new concern.
物陰って言われてもな
Where do you exactly expect us to hide, genius?
身を潜められそうなところはどこにも
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
あんだろうが。
Oh, yeah, there is.
ほら、ここだよ。この中だ。
Yeah, look here. We can hide in here. Junpei pulled open the door from the small cellar.
さあ、早くこの中に。
Come on, get inside quick. Sen and June nodded and jumped down into the hole. Junpei quickly followed. In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, prepared to throw.
よし、それじゃ行くぞ。さ
Alright, here we go.
あ、よ、ゴー。
増えてます
You're counting the wrong way. Junpei, please. You're not Monty Python here. Oh no no. You counted from 1 to 5. But regardless.
間違えた。
Oops.
たくいつの時代のコントだよ
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
すまんすまん。
Sorry, dude.
今度こそ本気で行くからな。
Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
いつでも OK です
Yes, whenever you're
いい
ready.
からさっさと投げろよ
Just throw the damn thing.
よし、それじゃ行くぞ。
Alright, here I go.
3、2、1。
Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down into the cellar with Sent and June just as... Junpei leapt up out of the cellar and ran to the door.
純平
Jumpy,
君ドアについてた氷
the ice on the door, is it gone?
あ、なくなってるな。
Yeah, it's gone.
爆発の衝撃で砕け散ったんだ
The blast must have scattered it. Shattered
開
it.
けてみよう。
Yes, alright, let's see if it opens. Junpei grabbed the knob and pushed with all his might. Freedom! The door gave way easily, and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once.
出られた
Oh my god. Hooray! We're finally out! June, relieved, collapsed onto the floor.
どけ
I'll move! Santa shoved past Junpei and he ran straight for the grill. Grill. And which he immediately grabbed. Oh man, groping? What is he doing? Oh, that grill.
あっち熱すぎなんだよバカ野郎
Oh, I mean, I guess that's one way to grope a grill. I mean, whatever floats your boat. I mean, if you don't have to show off your masochism. Oh, goddammit, hot, 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 hot. He proceeded to kick the grill in a futile but amusing fit of rage.
そりゃ、焼くためのものだしな。暖を取るためのものじゃない。
Well, you did just grab the grill. He grabbed that hot grill. Alpha's fuck. I mean, you know, Junpei has got to take an example, or got to look up to Santa as an example of when to take charge. I mean, if there's a grill you really want to go for it, I mean, you just go for it. They just run straight for that grill and just grab on.
そういえば、ヤシロはどうだ
Hey, where's Lotus? It took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting on the corner, idly scratching her chest.
おかえりなさい。待ちくたびれちゃった。
Oh, welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys. With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off of the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked toward her.
お前、何してたんだよ。
What were you doing?
何って。待ってたんだけど。
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
死ぬところだったんだぞ
We were gonna die.
そう。
Oh yeah.
でも、死んでないじゃない。よかったよかった。
But you didn't, right? So everything worked out alright, didn't it? The hell?
冗談よ。こう見えても心配してたんだからね。
Just kidding. I mean, I might not look like it, but I was really worried.
嘘つけ
Don't give me that crap.
嘘じゃないわよ。あなたたちに死なれたら困るもの。
Well, I'm telling the truth. If you guys die, then I'd be in trouble too.
私もここに閉じ込められたまま。結局はオーダー物。で
And
しょ
if you die, then I'd be stuck here and I'd die too. See?
できる限りのことはやったわ。
Look, I did all I could from my
何
side.
か扉をこじ開けられそうなものはないかって探したりもした。
I even looked around to see if there's anything I could to use to pry open the
だ
door.
けど、なかったの。
I
見つ
couldn't
からな
even,
かったのよ。
but I couldn't find anything.
だったらもう待つしかないでしょ。
So all I could do was wait.
それとも何 ?119 番に電話でもかけてればよかったのかしら
I mean, what else do you want me to do? Call the cops? It was true that there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone. Junpei gritted his teeth.
そうか。
Ugh,
分かったよ
fine.
だが一つだけ確かめておきたいことがある。
But there's one thing I have to ask you.
何
What's that?
扉を閉めたのはお前じゃないよな。
You didn't close the door, did you?
ちょっとやめてよ。疑ってるわけ
What? You think I closed the door on you?
私がそんなことするわけないじゃない。扉は勝手に閉まったの。
Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own.
さっきも言ったけど、あなたたちに死なれたら私だって困るんだから。
Like I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
まあ、そうだよな。
Yeah, I guess so. Seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure.
もしもヤシロが俺たちを殺そうとしていたのなら、扉の外から缶抜きをかければいいだけだ。
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside.
けど、彼女はそれをしなかった。
But she didn't.
何もしなかったってのは、密室の恋とは言えるかもしれないが。
Oh yeah, because the room to the freezer was the one with the bolt to the door, so she could have killed us and then opened the door, and for whatever reason. Well, she didn't do anything for that matter. Hey Origami, welcome back. Why so cheer bleh? I would assume your family's reminding why you like living away from home. You think that Junpei's thought is too simple? I mean, what would Lotus really gain from locking us in? Like, assuming that she did close the door, like to try to, in order to gain something out of this, why, like, what would she get out of this? Like, think about it this way. So, what do you have in mind? And also, I'm gonna go grab a bite of this granola bar I have. So you're basically thinking that by killing the three of them, and there's less people who would betray you? Saying could be said that you need them? It's not off the table? I mean, I guess it is true that, like, with less people, because for the most part, everyone, well, aside from Junpei and June, everyone else are essentially complete strangers to each other. So I guess like there is a level of suspicion across everyone. Although she probably put herself into a tough spot if she reunited with the other group and it's like, hey, so what happened to the other three guys with you? Like, oh, they're dead. And everyone's like, wait, like your three died? And then they'll probably investigate. You weren't really sure how to explain further than that? I mean, like, assuming, like, Lotus didn't go through with killing the three of us, and then, like, went to the other group to kind of, like, go back and talk with them. It's like, hey, guys, it's like, everyone's like, wait, where are the other three? Like, they would notice that immediately, because obviously they need everyone to, like, well, ideally work together and get out. But then, once they notice that the three's missing, then they're gonna ask her a lot of questions. Where'd they go? If they did go, how'd they go? And who was responsible? How was it triggered? And like, and they'll probably like keep pressing her on these questions until like they probably find out what really happened. They got trapped inside. Yeah. Well, like she could say that, but keep in mind that like everyone's like, well, I'm assuming that everyone has like a level of skepticism, like to not trust her at first glance with like what she's saying. Like she could just say that like, oh, they died because of some freak accident. And it's like, and like they're for like I would assume like people like Clover and stuff might might be saddened about like this and just move on with it. But like the other guys, like Seven, Ace, who are the others? Seven, Ace, oh yeah, wait, then we have Snake. Like, Seven and Ace would probably, I'm assuming they'll be the more skeptical kinds of people. It'll make you paranoid, but you can't prove her. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, you can't prove it, you can't prove her right or wrong. So, it'd just be kind of pointless. Then you'll probably just damage more relations with Lotus if you were to kind of press her on those kinds of issues without any real evidence. And then if she actually did end up killing the three of us, then if you ended up investigating while she was or actually I don't know what kind of evidence you would have to find to pinpoint or to piece together the story that she would kill them like that. Although like say if someone does go back into the kitchen and investigate, they could probably the reason why Lois is giving you a bad feeling because the fact that she said she couldn't do anything was too convenient. But it's just a feeling. Yeah, like we can talk about this all day if we want, but like this all really is just like feelings in the back of our minds and nothing concrete, you know.
少なくとも明確な殺意があったわけじゃないとも言える。
She's only lazy or negligent at least, but not an attempted murderer. Everything is too convenient. Yeah, I mean, like, could be labeled. Yeah, that is true. I mean, like, we just had, like, a big door opened. Like, we just had this door opened with, like, the bolt over here. And technically, we could just have someone just prop the door open or leave it open. and then just like all of a sudden the door just closed? Like, was it some kind of weird automated thing? Like, was the door rigged? Or did Lotus have a hand in it? Or wait, couldn't really do anything, wouldn't be too culpable of it either? I don't know.
悪かったな。疑ったりして。
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
あうん。まあ、分かってもらえれば、それでいいんだけどさ。
Huh? Oh, well, yes, that's alright. As long as you understand that, I guess. Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance against the grill complete. Goddamn. Goddamn, Santa. Santa swaggered back toward Junpei and Lotus.
おい、お前らいつまでくっちゃべってんだよ。
Hey, no one's screwing around, you two.
休み時間はこれで終わりだ。
Break time's over.
特にそっちの女はさっきからずっと休みっぱなしだしな。
Especially for you, lady. You've been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we're freezing to death.
失礼ね。私だっていろいろと。
How rude, and I was plenty busy.
いいから口の前に手と足を動かせ。捜索再開だ。
Yeah, how would you put all that energy into something else besides bitching? Come on, let's go. God damn. Wrong words. Anyways, wait, what was the button again to bring out an item? Was it X? No. Z? No, Z was save. No, do not return to the title screen. Oh, it's tab. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit confused because like the hotkeys are kind of like spaced out across the entire keyboard. Oh wait, do you just have to select it like this? Oh well, we got a bit of frozen meat here. Let's go cook it. Yeah, I guess I'll put this meat on the grill. Thick. I mean, like if we look at Lotus, like she has really got that hourglass figure like going on for her. 10 out of 10. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, it looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Dumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ow! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. The thing's frozen stiff, I can't get it out. So, are we gonna have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Okay, time to cut this. Hey, Crow, how you doing? Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife... Alright, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Do you think it's some sort of code? Damn, now they're just screwing around. Junpei, do you know what C and F stands for? You think it means corporate finance? God damn. I thought it was clever and funny. Junpei, I think you need a date with the grill in front of you. I bet I can introduce you to the grill real well. Just give me a moment. Wait, we're just gonna leave a good piece of pork here? I mean, come on, we're hungry. I mean, I bet like the scent is just wafting through like the entire room here. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if you put in the right number, it'll open the door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. You know how to enter the numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. So basically, when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. So if I screw up, I'll just press C, right? Lotus nodded. Alright then, let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, and the plates above on the other side of the table did have to do with the code that we see here. Because basically, I'll just kind of spell it out because I kind of know the answer from what I learned. It's basically a hexadecimal. So C plus, what was it? C plus 10 plus F? So in hexadecimal, that should be 13 plus 10. 13 plus 10, that's 23. So that's 23 plus 16. So that's 39. Wait. Oh, no, wait, did I have to concatenate the numbers? Oh, no, I only got... Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, I remember the hexadecimal stuff, but I guess I forgot the format of the answer here. So, C plus 10 plus F. C plus 10 plus... Wait. Oh, god damn it. I knew how to do this before, like, when I first played this game. Wait. Oh, crap. C plus 10... Wait, why did you say Miku? Oh, 3-9, right. Wait, so C plus 10 plus F? Wait, so C plus... Wait, we only got 3 spaces. So C plus 10 plus F? Wait. Because the plates on the back were to tell us how, Okay, see you in a bit, Scar. Because the plates on the other side of the table, going from 9, 10, A, and F, were to just basically tell us how hexadecimal works. So I basically have the decimal numbers and the hexadecimal going up to, like, I believe from 0 to 10? And then A to F. Wait, 0 to 10? Or was it 1 to 2? Wait. Oh, hexadecimal's so bad right now. I'm pretty sure it goes from 0 to 10 to A to F, right? So then... Wait, do I need digit root stuff? No, but I need 3 digits. Oh, wait, 0 to 9, A to F. Okay, so there wasn't 10. Whoops. Okay. And 10 because 2 digits. Okay, I'm sorry. My mind blanked for a moment. But CF, or C plus CAF. So... Wait, I need to back out. Shit, it didn't work. Do you think the note we found in the park wasn't a hint? C plus 10 plus F. Alfie. There aren't any letters in the input device. Maybe we can find a way to convert it to numbers. Oh yeah, the voucher we found next to the plates has some letters on it, right? Maybe they got something to do with it. The voucher next to the plates? Oh wait. Wait. Wait, did I miscount when I... Wait. Okay, no, wait. Oh, whoops. Yeah, damn, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the voucher again. Voucher, let's see. Is it appetizer? Have we used the Higgs-boson theory? Wait, what's Higgs-boson theory? Let's see. There are plates on the table, 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, and 15 seafood. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here, and hexadecimal is a number system that goes 8, 9. Wait, 8, 9. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. Base 10 is the hexadecimals goes like this. Hey, Curly, thank you for the auto host. The A equals 10, blah 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 blah. 10 equals 16. Oh, wait, 10 equals. Wait. Oh, I am a dumbass. I was adding the 10 as if it was just. Oh my god. I am a dumbass. Carlos. So I know it sounds strange, but you can think of the 6 letters added on to the normal number system after 9. Oh my, okay, that detail went over my head completely, holy crap. So then we got 16 plus, what was it? 10, 11, 12, 28. Wait, so it's 28 plus, 15. Okay. Whoops. Oh my god. I'm such a and here I was thinking, like, being all smug to myself, thinking, oh yeah, I remember the answer to this, it's so simple. And then I forgot how to hexadecimal. And I'm the CS major here, god damn it, this shit's embarrassing. This shit's embarrassing. Oh my god. CS major can't even do hexadecimal properly, SMH. Yeah, the door opened. Good job, Jumpy. I'm a smug baka. Hey, Saturn keycard, now we can go to those elevators. Okay, let's just get out of here and forget my entire fumble. Yes, I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here.